We are a week away from the 2014 Boston Marathon. It's going to be an emotional day as more than 30,000 runners will compete over the 26.2-mile course. Included in that group, a local runner who finished last year's race just 8 minutes before the first blast. Sports Team 10's Joe Kayata has his story.
Barrington's Ted Fischer is gearing up for his 4th straight Boston Marathon. While the excitement is building, Ted realizes that this event will never be the same after last year's tragic event.
When the realization of what happened, my first emotion, which is tough to suppress, is just anger. That anyone would try and take that away from the amazing accomplishment of the people who ran the race, but then all the good, that that I think the Boston Marathon represents.
And it wasn't until after last year's race that everything really set in for Ted, and that's when he made up his mind about this year.
It was at dinner that night. We all pledged to each other that we will be at the line next year. No one's going to take this event, this opportunity, this amazing thing away from us, and we're not going to let the actions of the folks who did this change how we live our life and what it means to the rest of the community to run the Boston Marathon.
And Ted will be a part of this year's record field of over 36,000 participants, and says there is a forever bond of those who took part in last year's race.
You feel like you're absolutely part of this Boston strong, this emotion. It's sort of, I don't know if it's closure, but it's just sort of the, we're back, you can't stop us kind of approach. I think that's it's pretty meaningful.
Reporting from Barrington, I'm Joe Kayata, Sports Team 10.